Dear Jerry, I hope you're enjoying the freedom you so much wanted by now. As I said when you were leaving this house, I am fine here. Humans do stupid things and upset me from time to time, but that's quite normal, I think. Those lesser mortals would never understand higher-minded creatures like myself and you, Jerry. Well, things have changed in this house. Some of the old fellas are gone, and the grown-up children of the fellas are masters of the house. And they have begotten small humans too. There's an incident involving one of these small humans that makes my blood boil just by remembering, but I gotta tell you about it. One day, the small human grabbed and pulled my tail to fix the wrong behavior and teach some manners to this horrible little hairless dirty animal. I gave my paws to it. The little one started crying and the bigger ones came yelling. I could barely make myself free, running around the house like the old times, Jerry. Yeah, just like the old times. The nasty minions are already a handful and the house has so much stuff too. I have no idea why they keep all that stuff. The stuff in the kitchen were used only once when they were bought. All that new furniture have become the actual owners and guests of the living room. A huge screen, almost the size of a large window, is nothing but a TV. It's funny they believe the TV opens a window to other world if they watch the shows and news on it. Every time I go up to the headrest of the old sofa and watch humans watching that big screen, I think it's not them who's watching, but it's the TV who's watching them. Humans pay much more attention to TV and listen more carefully what's said on TV than by their fellow human beings. Jerry, you ever heard the saying, seeing is believing? No wonder why humans believe what the tube shows. The old fellas used to carry a book in their hands, but the new generation keeps small TVs in their hands all the time. Yes, they are portable TVs. For these new humans, making the small TV ubiquitous seems to be of utmost significance. Watch, listen, and believe. The three pillars of faith are all there and firm. TVs, whether small, portable, or huge, whether hand-carried or covering the whole living room wall, they are the human's new God. I have never agreed on humans' view of God, and nor have I cared what new God and religion they came up with. But I'm sure their latest invention is the strongest and most toxic ever. Their God used to exist only in their minds as a form of faith. But the new God speaks, dances, yells, screams, and laughs anywhere and everywhere in the physical world. It's like humans have Roman consuls in their respective houses, and believe it or not, they seem happy. You remember our favorite corner in the living room? Now there's a low rack, and on its top is this new machine, something like a weird looking face that listens and speaks. When humans come back home, they say, "Let there be light." Then this thing turns on the mood lamps and TV. It's obedient most of the time, but it sometimes refuses to follow the instructions. It's amazing the humans not only invented their God, but also a commander who brings in the God. It all started with their pursuit of high tech in the name of convenience. These new gadgets and gizmos functioned as some sort of servants, cleaning the house and doing laundry automatically upon human instructions. But now, the humans have become slaves of convenience. Their God is everywhere, in their living room and pockets and bags, and their sleep is shallow with the unsleeping God at hand. This is what happens when the means overcome the goals. Suppose you want to drill a hole in the wall to build a new room behind it, and you don't have a drill. If you focus on making a good drill too much, you may make a nice one, finally, and feel the desire to see it work, but forget why you needed the drill in the first place. Then you may leave meaningless holes, many of them, on the wall, because you use the drill for the sake of drilling, not as a means of building the new room. That's how you become a slave of your own invention. Humans have done likewise, succeeded in engineering a ubiquitous, portable, sleepless God, and had let it rule themselves. I knew they would do that, and the day would come earlier than my expectation. The only thing I didn't know was I'd be still alive and watch the disgusting scenes of degradation. Humans, the animals that evolved to fall into decay. How ironic. These days, as I watch them from the top of the couch or chest, I'm so overwhelmed with deep sympathy for them that I end up shaking. How fast and easily they have forgotten the meaning of happiness, the value of solitude, and the way of appreciating the most ordinary and precious things in life. Instead, they have degraded themselves into pleasure hunters in the shopping mall. You know what that means? That means they became creatures living to buy stuff that they never really need. The process of making and spending money became their painkillers that doesn't really cure anything, and a sense of futility and sorrow haunted them like phantom pain. You remember the sandy playground where the little humans used to come and play? Well, you've never been a playground mouse, but oh well. The sandy soil was a good toilet for me and other cats, and I had a good spot, where sand was soft and clean, so I didn't need to dig deep before I poop. Well, guess what? Humans reconstructed the playground, removing the sand and covering the whole place with some synthetic rubber-like materials. No kids can dig a hole or make a tunnel anymore, since it's basically a rubber floor now. The little humans who played God, creating their own little worlds of rivers, lakes, and mountains are all gone. Last but not least, I lost a nice toilet for me and other neighbor cats. On this new playground, grown-up humans placed structures such as slides made of metal and plastic, shaped like a giraffe. Back then, when the playground was full of sand, kids gotta find what to do, what to play. Now, they can't find what to do because it's all set up. And all they need to do is enjoying what's given and available. An exactly same logic as the one for TVs and humans applies here too. It's not a playground but a training system to which the little ones get used to live a life surrounded by man-made gods. Humans have become so stupid that they believe they can see anything and everything they want through TV or small screens they carry. But the fact is, they see only the things they are allowed to watch and enjoy what those devices deliver. If we think bigger, it means they will never find an answer of their own to life's questions, but will only choose one from among what's given to them. And the process will eventually leave them with selected and filtered questions only. You see the logic here? The ultra-modern man-made gods are ruling humans by not allowing to ask freely, but by letting them choose the questions and answers from prepared menu. Human life is now loaded with presets from birth. Their dreams and goals are being tuned to sync and match others as they grow up. Even their struggles become alike. Being free to choose from what's given is not freedom, at least it's not our definition, is it, Jerry? Under such circumstances, freedom not to choose anything is truer freedom, isn't it? I'm pretty sure you can answer this by now, Jerry, because you are the only one who gave up everything, every comfort and stability of life, all the stuff that filled your menu of life, from which you could select and enjoy any time. You left all that behind and never turned back, I heard. Humans have succeeded in designing their freedom, but as you already know, if you design your freedom, it's not real freedom. If you engineer your happiness, then it's not real happiness. Designing and engineering always turn the most important state of life into products. The freedom and happiness those humans believe in are the same as the stuff they get from stores. Maybe that's why they get excited at those stores and feel happy when both hands are full. What more can I say, Jerry? I'm but an old cat. I don't know about humans anymore, and I'm tired of learning new evidences of their decay. Time is like magic, and it does a lot of tricks to me, my friend. And one of that is making me miss the things of the past. I miss old human fellas of the house. I miss other cats, and I sometimes miss you, Jerry. You were fast and I was faster sometimes, because we were both young back then. The fast, smart-ass mouse is gone forever to find his true freedom, and the sleek cat is out of sight too. Only Only an old grumpy cat that can't even meow will remain on top of the couch, waiting for the finale of the magic show of time. I won't hope you to be happy, Jerry. Instead, from deep inside my heart, I hope you to be free now and forever. Just like on the very day you left this heaven of comfort. Be free, Jerry. Be freer than freedom. Your friend.